There's the thingy. Wait, what's that? Oh, wait. So everything in the house is not going to make noise now that I'm broadcasting?
Wow.
See you next Tuesday. That's fine. This is the intro part.
The Inquisition, here we go. Would you like me to sing?
Yeah, maybe.
The Inquisition, here we go. The Inquisition, let's start the show.
So this is not the same as my friend's band, but... Okay, so that's not my friend's band, but I had to play it because the name of the song is Before I Die, I'm Gonna F Me a Fish. So thank you. See you next Thursday. Not to be confused with my friend's band. See you next Thursday. Tuesday. Maybe that... They said Thursday? No, they said Tuesday. Okay, I'm a little confused here. Hold on. U-N-T... Hand Truck. Because that's their #1 song of all time. Yeah, see, there it is. Oh, yeah, see, here's my new theme song. I challenge this Facebook. And I welcome the Facebook overlords to try to ban this video for this song. It is pretty funny, too. That's a song about a girl getting her head put through a wall, and I happen to know that girl, and yeah, she needed it. So, anyways, moving on. Thank you for... Oh, let me hit the transition button here, because I'm transitioning. Is that good? That's good. All right, excellent. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the Daily Delete, where I take 13 years of Facebook posts, and I go through them calendar day by calendar day, and... I delete everything, because if there's one thing I've learned using Facebook over the past 13 years is that I never should have posted it in the first place. Jazz hands. So yeah, like it really meant a whole bunch of nothing. All Facebook did was got a whole bunch of free content off of me, and I didn't get so much as a t-shirt, and so I'm just going to delete everything, make room for the next sucker. But what'll be interesting is eventually someone's going to come hunting me down, and instead of seeing the 13 years of Facebook content, which is probably like 50,000 posts. It's going to be like 320-something videos of me deleting posts. So the irony is delicious. Anyways, enough about me. Let's get this started. If you're just tuning in, I apologize for anything, really. The big trigger warning right here. There should be like a warning, trigger warning, may be mean or something. I feel like trigger warnings are just a excuse to get shot, though, so... see how this works. On this day 12 years ago, I am going to the New Jersey Department of Motor Vehicles. And it was terrible. So terrible, in fact, I had to go back a second time that day. So let me just go ahead and delete these. Yep. And then I finally had a car afterwards. Did I have a picture of the car? Okay, so anyway, yeah, I ended up getting like a Buick Century or something like that. I had to go to the DMV twice because the New Jersey DMV dictates you have to have X amount of points worth of ID in order to get a driver's license to prove you have a car or whatever, and like they do not count previous driver's licenses as a form of ID. You figure that one out. So if you can survive the New Jersey DMV, you can survive the DMV in any state, even if they do call it DDS or something else. 11 years ago today, are you kidding me? This is the first time I'm going to say this in FB, but FML. Which I never really say that, because I never really say FML. Like, why are you going to want to fuck your own life? It's the only life you got. Like, you can't just, like, restart over. Get over, restart. Peace through tyranny. That is a picture of my Decepticons tramp stamp. I don't really have a tramp stamp, but if I did, it should have been this, right?
Are you not showing your comments today?
I could. I don't know. What's going to be the comment? Hey, nice against... 2 against the world, babe. Kano. I don't even know what it has to do with Decepticons. And if it's going to be like that, no, I'm probably not going to show my comments today.
Aww.
What? Are you going into my Facebook post and posting comments?
No, I'm putting on YouTube in your comments.
Oh, no, I'm doing it through... Wait. I have to do it through Restream. Because, like, I like the Restream interface because it goes into my other streams, but, like, at the same time, it, like, I can't do the switchings and I can't have the images and stuff like that. So I guess I'll have chats on. Social comments display here. So I'll have that on just in case. I'll tuck that into the corner here. Much as no one puts baby in the corner, I'm going to have to put my own face in the corner. How's that? That sounds good. Is there a way to pop that chat thing out so I don't have to... Are you chatting on
YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube? Oh. I'll just go to YouTube, I guess. This is exciting. I'm going to bog down my system as I'm like doing 3 streams back and forth. One watching live now. Oh, what the... Uh-oh. I'm going to bog down my system. Uh-oh. Okay. We got this. I like sex... Are you wearing a Star Wars hoodie? I like sexy men who wear Star Wars hoodies. Why, yes. I am a sexy man wearing a Star Wars hoodie. I'm showing you my good bits. Right? Did you see that? Were you actually able to see that? Look, The Last Jedi. And you know, that movie got a lot of hate, but I'm going to tell you, that movie is just as good as any of the other ones in the trilogy. And you can take that however you may. On this day 10 years ago, ever try to go to sleep sober? You can't, because that's when the carnival kicks in high gear. Thank you, Doug Stanhope. True story. Actually, funny enough, I wrote a... So, I, like, started working on some dude hired me to start working on a script, and then he kind of, like, burned me, so I took my script and started rewriting it into something bigger and better. And in support of that Doug Stanhope quote, I actually renamed the movie. At first it was called Red, which was a terrible name for a freaking movie because there's already 18 of them. But I changed the name of the movie to The Carnival at Midnight, which it takes place at a carnival at midnight. But the whole Doug Stanhope thing is the real reason why I called it that. So, fun fact, that's an Easter egg. If that movie ever comes out, then yeah, you can tell all your friends you knew about that stuff. True story. Oh, tasty. Yes. 9 years ago today, I already knew the Drainbows were a bunch of douchebags just by meeting a bunch of them out in the road. And I've seen their Facebook group. Yeah, so the Rainbow Coalition or the Rainbow Gathering, or I don't know what you call them, they're a bunch of hippies that used to follow the Grateful Dead. And then they used to follow the Fish. And then those bands broke up because drugs. Then they decided, well, I don't want to work for a living, so I'm going to go where I don't have to. And so they joined the Renaissance Fair circuit. And they did not come, all of a sudden they came to realize that, no, we actually worked for a living. And they were mad at that. So they celebrated by destroying our Renaissance Fair. Like, a bunch of Rainbow Gathering kids showed up at the Colorado Renaissance Festival about 15 years ago. Wanted us to let them camp with us on the private property and, like, asked us for food and money. And we're like, dude, you got an opportunity to do this. You just got to get a job. And once you got a job, you can live here. So they responded by, like, jumping the fence and, like, vandalizing the park. And anyways, for some reason, I ended up getting sucked into one of their Facebook groups. And yeah, dude, their Facebook group is, like, just as bad as anything else. And 35 comments, so I guess they followed me here and got mad and said a bunch of shit, and then they deleted their post, and now everything's gone. Rainbow Uncensored. I wonder if that's still a group. I'll have to look that up. Who wants a link to private group? You know, things. Invite them to the other group. You know, the one that would rather talk about an upset girl's fake boobies than try to fix the problem. I'm judging them off of their vocal majority. When the water's shallow, I don't have to swim too deep. Stop using merging. Because telling the truth is not Name calling. Welcome to my Facebook wall. Pull up a chair and start eating this bag of dicks. The more you chew this, the bigger they get. Talk less, chew more. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but funny. Speaking of leaving a group and then having blocked people comment on my shit, I got banned from /r shit Reddit says, which is a hive of scum and villainy. And by scum and villainy, I mean social justice warriors. If you don't believe me, go to that subreddit and take a look for yourself. George Takai. James Spader. James didn't. Isn't that cute? I know we're all talking mean shit about people getting banned or blocked on social media, but here's puppies. That's always nice. See, people can change. People can grow. I hope you learned that people can grow today. Some people don't grow then, as opposed to my post here that says, From Dusk Till Dawn is one of my favorite movies ever. Because it's still. Oh, by the way, yeah, like the documentary about making From Dusk Till Dawn is probably one of the best movie documentaries I've ever seen in my life, and I completely recommend it to anyone who loves the art of filmmaking. It's called Full Tilt Boogie, and it's all like BTS and interviews and stuff like that. Like, dude, the Harvey Keitel interview segments for that documentary were amazing because Harvey Keitel is like 100% a method actor, and you know he's kind of like a badass drug dealing like he's one badass mofo, but in From Dusk Till Dawn, he played a very religious dad. So to see Harvey Keitel be permanently in that religious dad mindset while doing an interview about his movie, I'm not even going to spoil it for you, but it was amazing. I have a ridiculous amount of pictures to share. What should they be? Kate, Alex, the apartment, blah, blah, blah. Well, they're on there. If you want to see them somewhere, check my Instagram. So this happened. Look at people. I asked people, okay, what do you want to post? Pictures of Kate, pictures of Alex, picture of the opponents. And I'm getting answers like ponies, babies and unicorns, babies pooping unicorns. Like, this is why why ask questions on Facebook? I don't know. If you got a peanut gallery. Yeah. Nope. Ice Cream Man. 9 years ago today, living in Philadelphia, screaming Ice Cream Man at 10:30 at night. So the Ice Cream Man is open March 16th, 10:30 at night. Hey, guess what? I don't think that's ice cream. I don't think that's ice cream. It's not selling ice cream. He's selling the dope. Don't do dope. It makes you dopey. That's just letting you know. 9 years ago, I went full Skyrim. I don't know. That probably means I spent like 8 hours in Skyrim, which is really easy to do on that game. Holy cow. Back home again, Prometheus and shawarma with my mom and my daughter. Yep. Prometheus is a great movie. Shawarma is a great sandwich. Shawarma is actually better than Prometheus, I'm not going to lie. If you cannot change the world around you, change the world around you. Goal is to be out here as soon as possible after my daughter's final heart surgery. This would be pictures of the Portland, Oregon area. And yeah, I kind of started building this little collection of info. The $4,600 you would spend in Philadelphia would only cost you about $3,700 in Portland, and that's renting. So, yeah, look at that. Look at all the lower prices in Portland as opposed to Philadelphia. So, economically, it made sense. Just better. I mean, check this out. Like a one-bedroom apartment in Center City costs $1,300. In like the center of the city in Philadelphia, but out in the center of the city in Portland, it would cost you only $900. So there's that. Look at that. I'm looking at houses. That house is amazing. 3 beds, 1 bath, $700 a month. And that is a beautiful. You know what? Can we just move to Portland?
Sure.
Okay. That's it. We're moving to Portland. Doing it again. That is a view across Portland, the city. You see the mountain in the background, which, by the way, this picture is taken on or near the Japanese Rose Garden in Portland, Oregon. And if you'll see, this picture kind of looks like Mount Fuji over Tokyo. They did that on purpose because the Rose Garden in Portland, Oregon replicates the same exact view. See, look, there it is. Dude, I drove down to the base of the mountain, down this road, up to where that snow begins. Like, that's where the road ends. And, dude, you have not lived until this, like, 5,000-foot mountain just fills your eyeballs. Like, dude, it's amazing. There's the city. There's the 3 bridges. Look at all that park space, dude. There is another park thing nearby. There's Multnomah Falls, one of the nicest falls I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely incredible. And there's one of my favorite places on Earth. That's near Haystack Rock, over near Buzzard Bay. So one of my favorite things, I guess, about Portland, Oregon is you could drive 1 hour in any direction and, yeah, be in a completely different type of countryside. Mountains, high desert, rainforest. Yeah. It was nice. That was the plan. But things change. Here's an interesting thing. This is from Nathan Phelps, the father of Fred Phelps. And if you're familiar with that name, that's a dude from the God Hates Fags Westboro Baptist Church. It was from 7 years ago. I learned that my father was excommunicated from the church back in August of 2013. He is now on the edge of death at Midland Hospice House in Topeka, Kansas. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's terribly ironic that his devotion to God ends this way, destroyed by the monster he made. I feel sad for all the hurt he's caused so many. I feel sad for those who will lose the grandfather and father they loved. And I'm bitterly angry that my father is blocking the family members who left from seeing him and saying their goodbyes. So we all know that Fred Phelps created that big church that said God hates fags and, you know, they're terrible effing people. What a lot of people don't know is that back in 2013, he stood up and said, I was wrong. And the church got rid of him and continued to function without him. So he was excommunicated from his church, his friends, and his family for saying, no, actually, God loves fags. But, you know, he, like his son said, created a monster. So all those people that were all like, Fred Phelps is dead, good. You know what? Like, sorry, barking up the wrong tree there. Anyways. Another story about people changing today. Maybe that's the pattern that we're going to talk about this afternoon. 9 Inch Nails on tour with Soundgarden. 2014. Man, I would have loved to see this show. You know, I have bought tickets for 9 Inch Nails 3 times and I've yet to see them live. Soundgarden was amazing. Now I saw them. Well, I saw Chris Cornell with Audioslave. And at one point during the show, they played a bunch of Soundgarden songs. And dude, like, you thought Soundgarden was good? Now imagine Tom Morello on guitar for Soundgarden. Tom Morello is like, I don't know what it is, man. He picks up a guitar and starts playing, and all of a sudden the spirit of rock and roll possesses him because he is all over that stage. He's playing flawlessly and with such passion and conviction. Like, holy cow. I think Tom Morello is probably my favorite guitar player of all time. Anyways, I make a serious dent in a massive amount of overdue laundry, then the dresser collapses on itself. Yep, that's my life. So now I just don't use dressers. Cool story, right? 7 years ago today, did you know the Winchester House, the legendary house of murder and mystery that was like built by a crazy person, and they would not stop building it because they said if they would stop building on it, the ghosts would eat her or something? So yeah, that's a bed and breakfast. Keep that in mind. You want to go there. Here is a screenshot from a video game. I don't know what video game that is, but that's a lot of exploding, so it's probably fun. And that's gone. Let's see. Hello, anxiety attack. I remember you. Yeah, anxiety attacks suck. I wonder what the options were. Let's see what the comments say. Xanax. Xanax, pine style scent? Oh, I don't know, dude. I feel like if I had an anxiety attack and I could smell pine trees while I'm inside my bedroom, it would probably make it worse. Xanax probably helps, though. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Yeah, look at that. 6 years ago today, I posted a 4-year-old quote because it was good the first time. It's just as good the second time. That's why dogs eat their own barf. Let's see here. So yeah, I could have left my backlog here and went to the sitting. Anyways, I didn't know that the shitty supervisor was on vacation and my coworkers would have been cool for it. Yeah, a friend of mine died and I was supposed to go to their funeral and then like I couldn't because work would not let me. And I could have anyway, so whatever. 5 years ago today, Ben Carson seems to suggest he's been promised a role in the Trump administration. And Muva asks, in the House or the field? Yikes. I mean, true story, but yikes. Ben Carson was the one who passed away from COVID virus, right?
Yes.
Wow. So the answer was in the field. Terrible, dude. Like, Ben Carson, like, was up against Donald Trump to run as president, lost to Donald Trump, then, like, was promised a cabinet position in Trump's office, but as a neurosurgeon?
No. You're talking about, no,
Herman Cain. Yeah, okay, no.
I think you were talking about something else.
Yeah,
Ben's
no.
Still alive.
Yeah, I guess, somewhere. It was Herman Cain who died. So, sorry, I confused my right-wing, oppressive, Trump-supporting black... I confused them, because there's only like two, so that's why I confused them, sorry. Yeah, see this? Look at this. Look at this. I can't believe these people did this. Look over them. Look what they're doing.
Stop overusing emojis and fucking clickbait titles.
Let's watch it from the beginning, because I think this is important to see. Ready? We're going to watch this together.
Come on, man. Seriously. Is this really happening? Stop it with these white bars on the top of videos! Stop overusing emojis and freaking clickbait titles!
To be fair, that's what I do with a ball pit. So, yeah, this is actually a problem that started about 5 years ago, and it has only gotten worse, where people will share and reshare viral videos, but they'll add shit to the top and bottom to get past the copyright claim robots, even though I can't share, like, my own music on Facebook. And, like, you know it's still a problem, because if you're a filmmaker and you're in any filmmaking group, like, you're going to see when you wake up in the morning, oh, look, someone named Muhammad, whatever, at 4 in the morning posted a video of people using Diet Coke to catch catfish. Like, dude, they're everywhere, and I don't know how we get rid of them. I can't get rid of them. We must destroy Facebook. I'm going to start a Facebook group dedicated to destroying Facebook. It's going to be great. I actually have a Facebook group called Kill Your Facebook. And anytime I see someone on my friends list post about how they're deleting their Facebook, I add them to that group. Because you can add people to groups without their permission. So that's fun. Hey, your boy knows what's up. Something from David Wolf. I'm pretty sure it was terrible. I can't tell you what it was because the picture's not loading. It says no photo description available. So I don't even know what that is. But it's David Wolf, so you know it's trash. Anyways, thanks Diane Marie for teasing me about that. Everyone who's watched any of these videos knows how much I hate that dude. 5 years ago today, I am tired of paying for lazy idiots on welfare. I'm tired of paying the salary of Supreme Court justices, Congress, presidents, agency leaders who have vested interest protecting big corporations. Tired of paying corporate subsidies at $1.7 million a day. I'm tired of paying corporations $7 billion a day interest for money they benefited. I'm tired of paying oil industry $300 million a day. Tired of paying for the health care of bank, fast food, and retail workers at $660 million a day because corporations won't pay its employees living wages or provide insurance. And I am really tired of hearing all the problems in this country being blamed on people who are struggling to make it through one more day. The vast majority of whom are themselves tired of being on welfare and will give anything to be self-sufficient. True story. Unless you're a libertarian and you think all that's a lie. Let's see here. I like how every time I delete something, it comes back to these awesome pictures of Portland. I swear, the only thing stopping me from moving to Portland, because I would move to Portland and take my lovely family with me, is that they don't really film out there. But they do film in Vancouver, which is a few hours away, so that's something to think about. 5 years ago today, the best way out is always through. Thank you, Robert Frost. The man has obviously been through hell and back. Everything. Are you writing me notes?
No. Just writing notes for me.
Just writing notes for you later for the divorce proceedings when you're like, so this one time on Facebook, he said this thing where he was like...
I haven't divorced you yet.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to divorce me yet, you're not going to. Because this is what you get. I'm a simple creature. I like beer and video games. No surprises. I am not a man full of surprises. Except when I get you cute gifts. Because those are always surprises. Like when we went to the store today and all the stuffed bunnies were gone. It's because I went back and bought them.
What?
No, that would be amazing. I wish I thought of that. Oops. On this day 5 years ago, everyone wants you to be honest until you tell them how much they suck. Yep. Yeah, true story. Oh. See, I was quickly scrolling through the newsfeed and saw this and thought, I bet Jason will repost this. And sure enough, it was your post. Yep. What is this? I so suck and I'm still honest? Oh. Okay, Jason, thank you. How do I know that dude? That name's... His name's not familiar, but his face is familiar. The campaign is half over and 2/3 from our goal. Everyone keep sharing, and I urge everyone who can contribute whatever you can to help support independent film in Atlanta. Even if it's just $5, we'll put it to good use making a great film. Thank you, everyone. Let's see how this turned out. Drum roll, please. 8 backers pledged $1,000. It was a $1,000 goal, so congratulations, dude. Like, you got your goal. You success, and it was like, and dude, believe it or not, like for a $1,000 movie, he did real well on it. Like, it was cool. Oh, look at me! I'm all like clean shaven and a little chubby, and look at that. I wonder who pledged though. 24 3 bankers. Glossy photo of the cast and crew on set. I don't think anyone got that. Signed copy of the original screenplay.
Wait, is that you?
Yeah, in the red shirt. That's me.
That does not look like you.
Yeah, right? Look how different I look. Wait, hold on. No?
Scroll down, I can't see.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
I was not scrolling down, I was moving down. Ha ha ha. See, that's me. One backer, $500. Personally autographed copy of the storyboard.
Wow. You look so different.
No, I don't. I look the same.
What do you do?
I'm just like chubbier and not as hairy. I'm like aging in reverse. So yeah, so Bloxy. That $1,000, but it was 8 backers. I wish I had a list of backers or whatever, because I'm pretty sure the final backer gave them $990, and I think it was them. But it was actually a pretty good movie. Maybe we'll do some sort of thing since, what anniversary is this? 5 years ago today. All right, so I guess tune in shortly. What I'll do is I'll do a live simulcast. Simulcast. That's a word kids need to be looking up right now. I'm going to do a simulcast where we're going to watch Cell Block Z together as a group. And I'm going to do this little like reaction video where we'll watch it and I'll pause it and I'll talk about cool shit that happened during the filming of it. That's going to be exciting. I have to find a copy of it. I think I know where there's a copy of it. I mean, I know it's been moved around a lot on YouTube somewhere. Oh, this is a great song, by the way. Andrew Bird and Fiona Apple doing a song called Love Song? Oh, Left-Handed Kisses. I can't actually play the video, though, because I'll get a copyright strike. But it's there. Can I move it somewhere? I'll just look it up. Left-Handed Kisses. Copy. Cool. So I'll remember to post that later when I'm done recording, so I can listen to it real quick, because it's a cute song. I like it. Here's another cute romantic thing. Look at that. Jack Skellington and the chick with the stitches. Right? Hugs? Why are you telling... Jason, I don't... What? Why are we hugging? Dark Dragon? Like, I don't know. Anyways, odd, like, people come and go, like ships in the sea. I don't know why he offered me hugs. On this day 2 years ago, socialism is a scare word they have hurled at every advance the people have made in the last 20 years. Socialism is what they call public power. Socialism is what they called Social Security. Socialism is what they call farm price supports. Socialism is what they call bank deposit insurance. Socialism is what they call the growth of free and independent labor organizations. Socialism is their name for almost anything that helps all the people. That was Harry S. Truman back in 1952. So Yeah, people were screaming how scary socialism is back then. And look, they're still trying to do it. Still trying to do it. This is cute. This is a picture of me back in 1993. This was taken at the Dungeons & Dragons Club. Fun fact, I am wearing a t-shirt from the first haunt I ever worked at in my life. That is Acres of Ghouls, and I worked there back in 1989. So I have been literally working at haunted houses for 30 years. I'm old. Anyways, look at that angry young glare, huh? This is what happens when you like listen to industrial music all the time. Like, I was such a rivet head. That's why I had a mohawk. Like, people didn't even know what I was. My buddies in the picture, they knew. Oh, they knew.
Huh.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a cute picture. I should drop that somewhere because I'm deleting this and we might never find it again. I gotta pin that up on the cork board for the wedding in March. Be like, look, I was playing D&D back at the time, and there's gonna be a little thread next to her, and she's gonna be like, I was drinking coffee at D&D at the time. I don't know how that works. Here is a woman who is a world leader in New Zealand, devastated by the death of Muslims. Yeah, Prime Minister. So yeah, she when there was the horrific bombing of the mosque in New Zealand, here was a white leader showing up and expressing remorse and concern. And you know what? It'd be nice if some white leaders did that here in America, but are we really ready for that talk yet? 2 years ago today, the Israeli Defense Force tweets, "We have just started striking terror sites in Gaza. Details to follow." And someone posts, "This is one of the moments when one is truly at a loss for words." They are live tweeting their genocide. And Gaza Strip is an open-air prison in the middle of Israel full of women and children, and every once in a while the IDF likes to launch phosphorus into it because, you know, they're dangerous. The people that they stole their land from and imprisoned are they get uppity once in a while. All right, on this day 2 years ago, I will...
I gotta get online soon.
What? How soon?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. I got 10 minutes to finish this up. Okay, we can do this. Okay, I will not hesitate to call the police if someone with a piercing or tattoo tries to speak to me. I don't care if you're poor and need money. I don't care if you're religious. I don't care if you have children. There is no way you can be conservative and have a piercing. It's impossible. I'm keeping my children away from you, and that's just my opinion. To me, piercings are one of the lowest signs of attention-seeking, that and tattoos. What makes someone want to mutilate their body for aesthetics is beyond me. People need to love themselves. I would never date someone who would do that. Definitely insecure. Not only that, but good luck getting a job. Love yourself. I posted this at the Mental Health Services Foundation of Exceptional Teachers program. 64 comments later, and only half those people realized I was trolling them, because anyone who's friends with me knows that I have tattoos and piercings, and I support the freedom to modify your body. Man, there's a lot of angry people here. Even though in the posts, people are saying, oh, you're trolling, obviously, ha ha ha, like this bait is marvelous. And you know what? People were still being angry with me. So, yeah, people are so dumb. Oh, look at that troll video. That's what I look like now with my little purple hair sticking up. No, I look like that, actually. That's me right there. See that? That's me. Except that's fuchsia. Anyways, look at people are angry. Update, still laughing. Anyway, good story. That was great. Like, so much fun, dude. Like, my question was to these people, it's like, how did you not know who I was when you friended me? Like, you saw the friend request and you accepted it. Did you not look? Did you not kind of see, hey, does this guy have tattoos and piercings? And then I posted that comment. Why didn't you look through and go, okay, what is going on here? Because that's a pretty outlandish thing to post. Lost 12 people off my friends list before it. Today I learned people accept friends requests without looking at profiles. And I learned no one reads comments. Man, why didn't I just say that? I should have just read that out loud. Anyways, great story. A few years ago. I think that was like the last big trolling thing I did on my page. Because every once in a while I got to do that to clear out the friends. Because I hit the 5,000 member cap and then things get confusing. So I got to like
down into a cap that's
get
so
rid
bad.
people and then add people.
And all this kind of stuff. So.
Trolling's legal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Trolling is absolutely illegal. They pass a law.
No, what? Saying something contrary online is not illegal. Isn't that how that works?
Trolling and being hateful is illegal.
No, but there's nothing being hateful about saying that I will call the police if you have tattoos and you come near me. Right? Speaking of being hateful, fuck Kat Von D. because she's racist garbage. And she was also anti-vax. So she was a Nazi and an anti-vaxxer, and then she came out with a video claiming she wasn't. But hey, guess what? She still is. So anyways, lost people over that. But if you take your trash out to the curb, is it really losing the garbage? Anyways, is that it? I think that's it. Yep, that is it. Cool story, great, everything. Should I okay, can I delete that? Okay, delete album. Goodbye, album. Drum roll, please. Is Facebook frozen? Am I frozen? I'm not frozen. It got dark, though, during my broadcast. Do you see that? Like, so if you watch it at the beginning and you watch it now, you're going to be like, yo, Jay, what's going on? Where's my memories page? What happened? Is it here? Let me click that again. Oh, yeah, so no, it refreshed and look, it's still there. Okay, let me refresh that again. Yep, it will not go away. Why not? Why is that not going away? All right, so anyway, I guess that's good. We're good. I deleted that page. It's all done. I hope we all learned a lesson. If I learned today that people can change over time, that they can indeed get better. And I also learned that sometimes they can get a lot worse. But the point is, as long as you change, right? That's what matters. Because stagnation is where rot digs in. And, you know, once you start rotting, limbs get whatever, snip. So that's it. That's the end of my story. Thank you to my lovely wife for showing emotional and engineering support during the entirety of this broadcast. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to like, follow, and obey. It's getting dark out quick, so you better go outside and start playing. So I got to go like drink another energy drink and put on some VR headgear and like run into the freaking fireplace because I'm gonna play scary survival games like Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm gonna be wearing a kilt. It'll be exciting. This is St. Patrick's Day now, by the way. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy in a kilt. You heard it here first.